Hello everyone, Sons and Dr. 2, and welcome to another mod overview, this time on Cauldron Overhaul, a fabric mod that simply adds the ability for you to brew potions in a cauldron, as well as store fluids in it. And you also can use something like fluid potions to add in fluid versions, either bucket form or just the sort of ones you can see here, to place them. And yeah, so you've got that as an option too. When it comes to long and strong, of course, that's obviously longer if it's extended with redstone, and stronger if it's more potent with glowstone. So there's that. Now, if I were to just do fluid potions first before we do the Cauldron Overhaul, when it comes to, I assume, putting potions into these, you'll most likely want to just say put cauldrons about that far away. You don't have to, because it still works even one block away from what I've tested, or as long as it's hitting that cauldron. You can right click with, say, an awkward potion, no problem. You put a night vision one like so, just constantly fill that up. Obviously the limit is 3, as that's obviously how much you take out of cauldrons. And you can see the difference of the effect there. We've got a bottle, and pick this up. You can see it's not going to give it to me in creative, I guess. If we do this, it will give me that. And if we did a bucket of it, if we did actually fill it up, let's see, we'll go with something like, I don't know, jump boost. We'll put it in, and we can take it back out again if we wish. So there's that. You can, of course, besides using the regular ones that you would drink to then put it in, you can also just throw it as well. The splash potion will go in there, and we can do the same with lingering. But even though I just happen to click it in, it actually does work by throwing it in as well. So if I just, for example, do this, I'll throw that over there. You can see that it'll, well, it did at least in creative for me, so I'll try with floating, unless it happened to hit the tree there. So we'll just get another potion, and we'll do, for example, instant health, for example. So splash. No, maybe it just was the right clicking. Oh, I'm not sure. Here we go, now it's working. So my guess is you have to actually get it in there. Or I was actually right-clicking rather than just throwing it on there, which might have been the case. Okay, so that's what I was confusing it with the last time. When I thought I was getting it in, but that's actually just right-clicking it while throwing it, so it actually doesn't give the effect. You have to actually right-click it, and it'll still throw it, of course, because of how close you are, but more so you'll still put it in the same way as the regular ones that you would drink to then put it in. But yeah. Otherwise though, we'll go to Cauldron Overhaul, obviously, with brewing. Now I'll just move over here, for example, and we'll have 3 different things to brew these potions with. So, we'll go with a magma block, we'll go with netherrack, and a fire charge, just to light it up. Obviously, flint steel would still work. And we've got our lava. We'll just put, say, a trapdoor underneath, just in case we need to do something about that. So there's that. So, obviously, we'll want some water in each of these, like so, and we'll see what happens with them boiling or not. Just remove this tree. So we've got typical water. Now, if we put ingredients in, we'll just right-click, and you can see that it's already there. If we put something else, I don't know, I think fermented spiderware is the opposite. We can put those in, no problem. My guess is going to disappear eventually, and have it so that you've got the actual converted potion, of it being obviously awkward, and the other one, which I can't remember what fermented spider eyes give off. I don't know if you also need blaze powder to light it. I don't remember but can't shift click, can't do anything else. Okay, so you do a bit lower down, I assume, on it, not inside it, because that's going to remove the ingredient. So there's that. We get a bottle. You can see that it's already converted to weakness there, which I wasn't sure if it was weakness or it went for something like the mundane or thick potions. I can't remember if it did that, but I assume you throw a bunch of other stuff in rather than fermented spider eyes. So yeah, so we've got access to weakness now. We can take that in and out, and we've also got our awkward potion as well. Now weakness, of course, we aren't really going to do much with, unless we want to, I think, convert it to strength. You can, if I'm right. But other than that, we could go a bit further and say put some blaze powder in, and which we already have technically. And there's that. We'll try lighting it. Maybe that's not going to throw it in for us. No, that's not going to pick it up. We're not going to burn either. Or even go in the cauldron, technically. Okay, we still can. We'll try something else though. Let's see, golden carrot, I guess, for night vision should work. There we go, night vision works there. It's also blaze rod, not powder, isn't it, for the other one? I can't quite remember. What? Right click that, we'll do that. My guess is, no, it still hasn't, so it doesn't convert instantly. We do it with the particle effects, of course. We just keep doing that though, to light it. We've now got our night vision. I guess as we've now got our awkward, we do not. Not sure what's going on there. Unless it's just that magma blocks don't work, which it might be that only fire and lava actually give it to us. So yeah. Now we've got our night vision. And then obviously if we want it in a bucket form, or we want it in any other sort of form, we can do that as well with fluid potions, no problem. But yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. If you want fluid versions of potions to use for something like maybe poison or otherwise, I assume, which you could maybe do. We'll actually see if you can put these in the world, which we haven't tested yet. Which you can, actually. So if we want to give ourselves the poison effect, or give mobs or other players for traps or something, or farms, to then get their health down, and then eventually loot them on the last hit, for example, we could do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.